Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, recently I saw a video from Tim the Tat. Um, it's actually a pretty good video, by the way. Um, and it was regarding Call of Duty versus Battlefield. Now, I know he's sponsored. Okay, everybody, okay, relax. I know he's sponsored. He's a sponsored YouTuber, but I also feel that he likes to give his own 2 cents, like honest 2 cents about it. Even though I know he's sponsored, he's heavily sponsored. So okay, everybody just okay, I get it, I know. But he, made some good points. Hey, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you were sponsored heavily or not. But when you make good points, I'll give you the credit, right? And that's the way I look at it. So he recently made a video where he was being asked like constantly about Call of Duty versus Battlefield, and what do you think? Because he played both of these games. All right, the guy's been playing Call of Duty since he learned how to walk, basically. So he has a lot of experience with Call of Duty. He's been sponsored by Activision. He's also sponsored by EA as well. But at the same time, the guy has a lot of experience, right? So, I want to hear what he has to say. I mean, I also have been a Call of Duty fan, but not like him. He's like just Call of Duty, even though he played World of Warcraft, of course. Anyway, Tim the Tat, right? For those of you who don't know Tim the Tat, right? Who doesn't know Tim the Tat, right? Okay. Anyway, so he made a video about Call of Duty versus Battlefield 6, and what does he think? And he made a really good point where he said, guys, they're two different games, as they should be. And they're meant to be two different games. They always have been two different games. Call of Duty 1, on the other hand, is more fast-paced, super fast-paced, no destructible environment. It's just there's more flexibility, how you move. You can slide faster, you can jump faster, you can do this, you can do that. It's like super fast, action packed. It's like more like one of those like 80s action movies, like just ridiculous 80s action movies where everything just like super fast. And it's meant to be that way. While Battlefield, on the other hand, it's a more of a military warfare, strategical type multiplayer where you kind of have to work together. All right, you be on a tank, you be the engineer, you be the sniper, you be the the medic, which I am, or you hop on the helicopter, you hop on the airplane F-16, and give us the assistance there. So they're both good for what they are. Now, me personally, I started disliking Call of Duty because of so many people cheating. And not only that they're cheating, but also one of the problems with Call of Duty is the battle pass, and I said the same thing about the Battlefield. Is the battle pass. To me, it is the biggest cancer, and I hate to use the word cancer, but to me, it's the biggest cancer that has crippled these games. It's not just Call of Duty, not just COD and BF6. It's every first-person shooter game. It's the battle passes. These battle passes have crippled these games because with the battle pass, you can purchase all the greatest, the latest, super fast, everything. All the equipment, all the best possible ammo, super SMGs. Pew 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 pew, super high caliber, accurate snipers, right? And on top of that, of course, people cheating. So it bothered me. I can play Call of Duty. Look, I played Call of Duty. I can still kick ass. Like on the Nuketown, man, you put me on that Nuketown map, I can still kick ass, which I have proven that I can do it. So what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is I agree with Tim the Tat based on that. Pick and choose what you like, man. And ain't no bed of roses nowhere, all right? Yeah, sure. Timmy has addressed. Doctor Disrespect has addressed. Nick the Merc has addressed. They all have addressed how whack the cheating is. I think everybody knows that by now. But both Activision and EA, Battle Labs, they're both working on these NT cheats. And as a matter of fact, both Activision and EA are working on making those NT cheats more sophisticated, right? So they're gonna make it much more difficult for the cheaters. Believe me, I mean, they're really they're vigilant. They said it publicly. They're gonna be vigilant. They're gonna make it really hard for cheaters. I mean, cheaters will still try, like they always do. Once a stupid, always a stupid. You'll continue doing the stupid things. But, EA and Activision will be vigilant this holiday season, this October, this November with, BO6 and BO7. BO7 is Black Ops 7, BF6, I'm sorry. BF6, Battlefield 6, and BF6 and BO7. So BF6 and BO7 are coming out, this holiday season, and we got 2 first-person multiplayer games, which is great. It's a healthy competition. Like TimtheTat says, it's good to have a competition. But which one do you prefer? But that's the beauty of his message is pick and choose, man. Pick and choose what you like. Which one's better is Call of Duty. Look, Call of Duty is not going anywhere. Call of Duty is a juggernaut. So is the Battlefield. People who think that Call of Duty is failing or something, or the people. Okay, all right. Hear me out. And I can't believe this, but yeah, I do agree with TimtheTat on this, even though I know he's heavily sponsored. But he makes some good points, and it's true what he said. If people think that Battlefield 6, because this is this ridiculous mindset, and even some of my friends have some of this mindset, which I don't want to tell them to hurt their feelings, to make them butthurt, but I'll just have to say it. If you think that Battlefield 6 is going to put Black Ops 7 out of business, I don't know what kind of stuff you're smoking. Whatever you're smoking, it's illegal, and you shouldn't be smoking it. It's not good for you, because that's not going to happen. All right. If you think that somehow that Battlefield 6 will bring all of the Black Ops 7, Black Ops 6 Call of Duty fans or crossover to Battlefield, you got to be smoking some illegal shit, because first of all, Call of Duty is a huge juggernaut. They have a huge following, okay, millions and millions and millions of people, and on top of that, it's on Game Pass, which makes it even more accessible. It makes it even more easier to be accessible. And on top of it being so easy to be accessible, they also have the Warzone, which is free. And it doesn't require Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus to play. And it's free. You just need the internet. What are you talking about? Call of Duty ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I know we all don't like these new skins. Even TimtheTat doesn't like the new skins. Even Doc doesn't like the new skins. Even Nick Merck is not a huge fan of these new skins. But who cares about skins? The point being is, both of these games, they have, there's choices. You don't have to play Nuketown. You don't have to play Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch. You can play, Warzone. You can play other different types of modes. Same thing with the Battlefield. You don't have to play Conquest. You can play something else. You can play, this Thursday, you could play, Squad Deathmatch. You can play Squad Deathmatch. So, the point that he made was, you have a choice. What do you want to play? Pick and choose, man. Pick and choose what you want to play and stick to it. And that's it. Or play both. Play a little bit of everything. Mix it up a little bit. Add a little extra flavor in your life, you know, mix it up. But instead, people are just complaining, Battlefield's better than Call of Duty, and Call of Duty's better than Battlefield, and then back and forth. Like, it's just so annoying, dude. Like seriously. It's just like pick and choose what you like, and just stick to it. That's it. Life doesn't have to be this complicated. It really doesn't. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of like emphasize that on this video, because I just felt like that I feel that TimtheTat made some very good, interesting points on his video, and I think he's right. Guys, you know, just pick and choose what you like and stick to it, and that's it, man. Life doesn't have to be this difficult. You know, it really doesn't. So yeah, that's the video I wanted to briefly make and kind of emphasize on what he said. And I agree, guys. They're both good games, but they're both different, and that's a good thing. I like that. I like having choices. Unlike the football game, I only have Madden to play. I can't play other different. Like, I like competition. That's another thing he mentioned. Competition is good. When you don't have competition, then you're just stuck with one thing. Like NBA 2K. I just have to be stuck with that NBA 2K. Why can't I have an NBA Live? Right? So it's good to have a competition. Competition is healthy. Okay? So, I agree with what he said, you know. Alright, so anyway, this is a short little video. But let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And but please be peaceful about it, alright? Don't be jerk about it, you know. Everyone has their own flavors, alright? Whatever. Each to its own, alright? Whatever helps you sleep at night, alright? Each to its own. Alright. Have a good one, guys. Take care.